Good day everyone, it's Tuesday, January 20th, and these are the amazing games. Let's kick it off with Hang 5, Puzzle 898. Alright, so we have a 7, 2 6s, and 2 5s. Alright, let's do T. No T, alright, great start. R, alright, couple R's. S, there's gotta be an S here somewhere. Just the one. N, maybe it's NCH here. I like that being NCH, but it could be something NDY or something like that. I'll have to check that out. Do I try the L? Sure, why not? Actually, I like CH here though. Yeah, let's do CH. Okay, good. It's not crunch. Brunch? No, it's not brunch. Flinch? Shudder? Cower? Recoil? I like where I'm going here. Yeah. Is it cower or cover? Wince? There we go. Just react a little bit, right? There we go. Just the one wrong letter. Shy away. Top 10%. 77% solve rate. Okay. Yeah, that was a tough one. What wasn't there? Just the T, I guess. There's the L, the N. No A, though. Okay, that might catch some people out. Okay, very good. Well, let me know how you did, and let's proceed on to strands. All right. Puzzle 688. Christina I, what do you got? All right, theme is sneaking around, and sneak is sort of highlighted there. Sneaking around. Sneak. Like tiptoeing, stealing. I see kicks down here. Shoelace? Shoelace. Oh, is it sneakers? Shoelace? Kicks makes sense. Shoelace, sole. Okay. Just for kicks. Okay. That's probably the spangram. Just for kicks. Alright, sole. Shoelace, heel, tongue, 3 more. What else is on a shoe? Eyelet. Okay. Logo. Vamp? What's a vamp? I'll have to look that up. I'm not sure what a vamp is. Alright, well, a run you perfect there. Very, very nice. And yeah, nothing else to say about that. Let's move on to sports connections. Alright, puzzle 484. Here we go. Alright, so we have fee, fi, faux, fumble. ATL, air, KFC, botch, flub, rival, Mia or MIA, Stewie, point, God, opponent, NYM, and challenger. Your foe, your rival, your challenger, your opponent, the person you're playing, or yeah, adversary. Okay. You can botch it, you can flub it, you can err, you can fumble, like make a bad play or make a mistake, mess up. Yeah. Okay. Point God. I don't know about that. Stewie. Well, these seem like nicknames. Philadelphia, New York Mets, Atlanta, and Miami. These are all teams in the NL East. Yeah, NL East. Point God, Stewie, KFC, Fee. These seem like nicknames. Football nicknames. I don't know. Not my sport. Nicknames of WNBA players. Okay. Even more so. Okay, very good. Got it in rainbow order, which is kind of interesting. Okay, let's move on to our custom connections for today. Alright, let's get into custom connections for today. Our puzzle is Threads of Azure, code number 27 by Co or Phoenix. So 4 groups of 4 will consist of Paw Print, Powder, J, Ring Nebula, Okopipi, Ice, Moon, Vein, Lens, Smurf Hat, Navy, Lobster, Azure, Sinai Agama, Thread, and Teal. Threads of Azure. Okay. I think I see a couple shades of blue here. Azure is a shade. Teal, navy, powder blue, ice blue. Not sure about that. Okay, I like that as shades of blue. Is there another one maybe? No. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure what Sinai Agama and Okopipi are. I have no idea. Smurf hats are normally blue. Jay is blue, like a blue jay. Lobsters are blue, I think. Veins carry blue blood. A blue moon. Okay, I'm going to try this as shades of blue and hope for the best. Okay, good. At least there's something locked in. Okay. Well, Jay and a lobster are both blue animals. Ring Nebula sounds like an outer space thing. The only two things that could possibly be animals are maybe Sinai Agama and Okopipi or Okopipi. Okopipi, I don't know. I'm going to try these as blue animals. Okay, blue animals. Okopipi is the blue poisoned dart frog. Sinai is blue in mating. Okay, maybe Sinai Agama is a bird. Honestly, don't know. I'll have to look it up afterwards. Sinai. Okay, so I need blue and purple here. A Smurf hat can be blue. Blue moon. I mean, ice blue. Blue blood and veins. Lens. Thread. Maybe a Ring Nebula's blue. I feel like ice, thread, and vein are all sort of like long, stringy. Like ice can be long and stringy, can't it? Like it makes distinct patterns. Veins make a pattern. Thread makes a pattern. A paw print makes a pattern. A lens. Maybe not so much. Things that can be blue. No. Okay, I'm not sure about paw print. Also, I'll put that in. Things that traditionally are blue, or can be blue. Obscure blue objects. Blue's paw print is blue in Blue's Clues. Okay, I haven't watched that show. My kids weren't really into that. So I'll take your word for it. Yeah, Smurfs are definitely blue. Blue Moon. Ring Nebula, sure. I guess that can be blue. Okay, what's this then? Ice, vein, lens, and thread. I'm going to say long, stringy things that might be blue in color. Casting in blue. Blue things that can be casted. Cast a thread, cast a vein, cast a lens, cast ice. Casted? I'm not sure what that means. I'll have to look that up afterwards too. Or Cole can explain it in the comments, but I'm very intrigued to know. Okay, yeah, why don't you just say it in the comments, Co, and that way everyone can read it all at the same time. I think that'd be beneficial. Great puzzle. I really did enjoy it, and there's more to come from you, which I look forward to doing when it's time. But for today, let's move on to our preview of tomorrow. And since we are running a bit low on puzzles and different creators, I went to the the Connections Plus community tab here, and I found one of our old buddies to take one of their puzzles. So I've got what people think an average Connections puzzle will look like in the future by Billy No Mates. So this one might be really tough again, but I'm going to give it a go, and yeah, should be a lot of fun. And again, I'll put out a request and a plea for some custom Connections puzzles to be sent to my email address, which is found in the description. I'm really short on different creators. It would have been back to Ellen again today. I think we just had our puzzle a week ago or something. So I don't mind doing that, but it'd be once a week for everybody having their puzzles done, and that would really deplete them quickly. So I may just have to go to the community tab every so often and find a cool puzzle to do, which I think you'd be open to, different creators and what have you. But this isn't really a new creator either. It's Billy No Mates, who know him very well, right? So, all right, so I will do it tomorrow. You can do it today, and it should be a lot of fun. Okay, let's move on to our CleverGoat Games, starting with categories. And we have 4 groups of 4: sign, graph, figure, brain, billboard, table, gruff, solar, raspy, poster, commercial, course, girl, chart, flower, and horse. Ooh. Okay. Your horse, your raspy, your gruff. It's coarse. It's like not smooth, I guess. A good way to say it. I want to try this. Not smooth. Dry in sound. Okay. Table. A table, a graph, a chart, a billboard, a figure. Some sort of visual representation of a bunch of data. Okay. Ways to present data. Okay. I know those very well. Okay, what's next here? Brain, flower. Flower power. That's exactly what it is. Solar power, flower power, girl power, brain power. Sign, billboard, poster, commercial. Ways to advertise something. Forms of advertisement. There you go. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, looking good. All right, let's move on to our next game here, which is Crossword. The Mini Crossword from CleverGoat. 30 seconds or less is the goal. I'm going to really go for it today. Puzzle 318. Fraction of an hour. A min. Largest Greek island. Is it Crete? I'm going to go for Crete. Calm periods. I'm not sure. Worshipped objects or people. Idols. It's mightier than the sword in saying. Pen. Oh. Cantaloupe or honeydew, a melon. It'll be okay, words of solace. Famous lock in Scotland, Ness. Bit of video is a clip. And like cutting in line, rude. Okay, 27 seconds, there's the goats. All right, let's go over these. So fraction of an hour is a minute. Crete is the largest Greek island. Calm periods or lulls. Idols I said. Pen I said. I think I got the rest of these, yeah. It'll be okay. Very good. Alright, awesome. That feels really, really nice. Let me know how you did. And let's move on to stacked. Groups of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we have lake, cistern, powerhouse, tank, well, aquifer, virgin, reservoir, cantaloupe, Galapagos, canary, bruiser, moss, honeydew, and Solomon. Okay. Solomon Islands, Galapagos Islands, Canary Islands, Virgin Islands. I think that's all the islands. Huh. Sources of water, a reservoir, an aquifer, a well, a lake, a tank, a powerhouse. Honeydew, cantaloupe. Okay, those are melons. Just said that in the last game. Bruiser, powerhouse. Cistern. Ooh. I'm going to try these as blank islands. Yeah. Island groups. Honeydew and cantaloupe. I'm going to say those are melons. Melons, okay. those puzzles must be connected. Powerhouse and bruiser seem to go together, but I need another one. Cistern. Ooh. Sources of water. Maybe not a lake. A tank, a reservoir, a well, an aquifer, a cistern. You wouldn't normally get water from the lake, I don't think. I need the 5, 3, and the 1. I'm not really sure what cistern means. I'll be honest with you. Let's try it. Sources of water. Drinking water specifically. No, one wrong. Maybe it is a lake. No. Something else comes out. A tank. Oh, maybe tank comes out. Sources of water. There we go. Yeah, a tank works well with powerhouse and bruiser. Just a really tough person. Very strong, very muscular, very powerful. Hard to knock over. Strong athlete. That's the idea. And then moss is by itself. Okay, well I was down to 2 goats, but got through it. Yeah, I should have looked at tank there. Okay, very good. Well, let me know how you did, and let's proceed on to Canuckle. Alright, start with maple. L and E locked in, okay. It's not apple. Style? Let's do style. Maybe we're talking about some fashion today. There you go. How about that? Style in Canada is as diverse as the country itself, from cozy winter layers to cutting-edge couture. Canada's fashion scene celebrates creativity and identity, with Montreal's vibrant design houses and Toronto's Fashion Week runways leading the way. Brands like Canada Goose, Smythe, and Indigenous-owned labels such as Leslie Hampton and Section 35 show how Canadian style blends function, culture, and artistry. Proof that true Northern style never goes out of fashion. There you go. Very, very good. And 2 from the top 5%. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, let me know who you did. And, oh, there are stats down here. So, that's my 9th 2 of all time. I failed 14 times. Okay, my new goal for 2026 is to get the 2s above the fails. That might be really, really difficult to do. Yeah. Okay, well, in any case, let me know how you did. And let's move on to the letter loop. Puzzle 711. Here we go. Alright, so we have D-O-Y-L-G-N-O-U. I see young immediately. And Goldie? No, Godly. Ah, there it is. How did I do today? 36 people have played, average time of 58 seconds. I had 9 seconds. Wow. I brought the average down today. Very, very nice. Okay, let's move on to Bracket City. Go for a second consecutive day of perfect, no excess keystrokes. Would be awesome. Here we go. All right. Oh, this one's pretty big. You know what? I'll just deal with it. Okay. A static final exclamation from an auctioneer. Sold. At blank. Tell a soldier to relax. At ease, soldier. A release, frustration, or radioactive gases to prevent an explosion. Ooh. Steam. Blow. Release frustration. Vent. Vent, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Invent as a word or phrase. Coin. S'il vous plaît, please, if you please. Invent as a word or phrase. I'm not sure right now. Sleeveless garment. Garfield or Tom or Sylvester? Was it vest? Garfield or Tom or Sylvester? Cats? One beckoned during a sibling altercation. Mom? The A in MoMA. Okay, it is mom. The A in MoMA. Art. Tart that comes in flavors like frosted chocolate chip pancake. Pop-Tart. Backed by popular demand. It's a phrase. Partner of demand. Demand, supply and demand. The supply one was disrupted by the pandemic. The supply chain. Okay. Day of wallet fattening. Payday. What you pay per to watch some boxing. Pay per view. Give a bad review. Pan. Okay, something about the first chimpanzee in space. Oh. Is it Hamilton? Hamilton premieres at the Public Theater in NYC. That makes sense. Okay. So we have s'il vous plaît. Por favor, it looks like. Porcine name for the first chimpanzee in space. It's probably ham. Invent as a word or phrase. Moon. The moon. Planet. Something on the blockchain. Well, that's Bitcoin, isn't it? Bitcoin. Coin a phrase. Oh, that's a coin, not a moon. That would help if I look closer. Coin on the blockchain. Bitcoin. BT. Okay. Por favor. Okay, porcine name for the fruit. Oh, it's ham. I already said that. Hey, Bracket City. Whew. Nice little puppet master there. January 20th, 2015. Hamilton premieres at the Public Theater NYC. Wow. 2 days in a row. This is great. Alright, let me know who you did. I don't think this was too bad. You just had to close at that silver to see if it was the moon or a coin. So, good. Alright, awesome. Very, very good. Let's move on to Crosswordle. Alright, so we have to work backwards to get strut into how it came to be. Let's start the timer. Okay, put the R there. This is probably a T. Might be the S, torso. This has to be, well, not now. S and T maybe, and this can be an S. Let's could be an R too. I think R works better. Brute, is that gonna work? No. Grate some cheese. And that takes me E for this though. That's probably not the best move. Something with an I. This doesn't look great. What can I do here instead? I can't do grits. Something with an H. Wrath. Okay. Can't do fryer. Can do flyer. There we go. Minute 4. It should have been faster. All right. What are the other solutions here? Terse, torso. Okay, it looks like just those two. Ooh, Fritz would be cool. Okay. Well, let me know your time and how your solve went. And yeah, let's move on to GameBunny. All right, we'll do word cell, then flagged, and then brainer, and then the Tyler 6. Here we go. All right, our theme today is music festival, 4 words. Band, set, set list. There's only one S. Music. Artist? It is artist. Okay, artist. Ticket. Crowd. Mosh pit. Something with S. I think it's got to be S. Oh, stadium? Oh, wrong way. Stadium. Can I get there? I don't think so. Start? No, it's not stadium. ST makes sense though. Stage, that's what it is. Stage, crowd, ticket, something with L. L, lines, lineup. Yeah, the lineup. Who's going to be there? Which E is it, though? Maybe it's just lines. No, that's not going to work either. No, it's not lineup. Been to a ton of concerts or festivals. Let's get a hint here. Well, it's probably line. Is it just lineup? Line. I don't see the P though. No, it's not line. Okay. L-I-G. Lights. Lights, okay. Audience, okay. Yeah, I should have got that. Okay, where are earplugs? Okay, I said it was balanced. All right, let's move on to flagged. Go for a hole in one here. Oh. I don't recognize that. Looks like Washington Monument, but it's not. What is that? Probably somewhere in Latin America. It's not Nicaragua. Is it somewhere in Southeast Asia? Laos? No, it's Greek. Is this Cyprus? No. Semper Pro Ingredients. It's not Malta. It still looks like Southeast Asia, but it's Latin. What has a flag that shape? San Marino? No. Not even on here. Liechtenstein? No. I need some color here. I know it's wrong, but I'm just going to put something in. Honduras. I need some color. Give me color. Is it Philippines? No. That looks like Czech Republic, but... Is it Czech? No. Four letters and then a second word. It's not Dominican Republic. What has that? East something? West? Second word is... Seven letters. Sint Maarten? That's on here? Okay, I would have got that a lot faster if I knew that was even on here. Wow. I want to see the solve rate for this one today. Population 43,000. Capital is Philipsburg, 1,338 people. If this wasn't a Dutch constituent country, I think I would have not been able to find it, but wow, okay, awesome. It was the Caribbean. Yikes. Okay, well, I got it. That's all that matters, right? Okay, let's move on to Brainer. Here we go. January 20th. Welcome back to Brainer, not associated with Joey Tribbiani. Okay. I'm ready. Which of these countries are full members of the Mercosur trade bloc? Multiple, well, I'm going to say them all. They're all in South America. Hey, Bolivia is also a full member. Oh, it's just the 5 of them. Okay. What is the name of the dragon hoarding the treasure of Erebor in The Hobbit? Okay, I got some on my screen here. Yeah, it's really slowing me down here. I'll be back in a second once this thing on my screen goes away. Alright, I had some sort of light ring around my screen. It was putting me in slow motion. So, am I still recording? Yeah, we're good. Okay. What is the name of the dragon hoarding the treasure of Erebor in The Hobbit? Smog? Smog? Yeah. That's right, he invaded the dwarf kingdom of Erebor 171 years prior to the events described in the novel. Cool. Alright, find the city of Surabaya in Indonesia. Ooh, okay. Well, that's down here. That's Jakarta. What am I looking for? Surabaya. There's a lot of islands here. Oh, not Semarang. Surabaya. Okay, I don't want to be here forever, but I think I can get this. Just got to remember what island's on. The city, that's Malaysia. Is that the one that has its own island? No. Okay, I don't want to be here forever. Maybe I'll just get lucky. Although, probably not. It's not a very big circle here. Sulawesi. Okay, now we're into Papua New Guinea. Surabaya. That's Australia. Surabaya. I'll be honest with you, my Southeast Asian geography is not the greatest. Is it on Sumatra? Okay. I think I've seen enough. Let's just go down to here. Surakarta, maybe that's what it's called. And go from there. Oh, it's the same island. Oh. Surabaya, okay. Darn. It's the second largest city in Indonesia after Jakarta. How did I not see that? Okay. What is 7 times 12 plus 6? So you do the multiplication first, it's 90. Nice, okay. Trivia, we'll resume, okay. Who wrote Discworld, the fantasy comedy book series? Kerry Greenwood. Terry Pratchett, okay. Alright, last question. Which of these is the correct flag of Greenland? Okay, I've seen that on... I think it's this one. I think it's D. B. Guess I haven't seen it enough on the news. Greenland is an autonomous territory of the Kingdom of Denmark, and it will remain that way. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. 3 out of 6. Okay, at least 50%. Not bad. Let's say it was balanced. And let's move on to Tyler. Do the 6 or the 7. All right, 5 today. Ooh. Okay, smaller grid. Okay, what's going where? Just put stuff wherever we like, I guess. Maybe there's only one solution. All right, well, let's do this. All right, eagle. Eagle's beside fancy. Okay. I feel pretty confident. Well, eagle and fancy are completely by themselves, I believe. So let's just put it down here. I think. Silence. Cube is above silence. Zoo is above cube. So it does matter where things go. It does. All right. So I guess the first order of business is to get cube and silence and zoo in. So if this goes here, cube and then silence. Okay, let's do that. Silence. So L goes there, E, N, C, E. C, E. I think I can do this. So that means fancy. Fancy's going down. And so is eagle. Well, they can just go here, can't they? Sure. There we go. Par 12 moves 12. Very, very good. So it was just fine. And yeah, let's move on to pips. All right. January 20th, Easies by Ian Livingood. Here we go. Still recording? Yeah. Okay, so we have 9, we have 7, we have 3. These are equal. So it's got to be 6, 6, or 1, 1. How many big numbers do we really need up here? Could this be 6, 4? Need the 5, 1. That's not going to fly. I think this might be the 6, 6. Like that. 1, 1. 2, 3. 5, 1. 46 seconds. Okay. That seemed harder than a normal easy, but so be it. Okay, let's do medium by Rodolfo. All right, 10, 10, 10 equal. Bigger than 3, bigger than 1. So maybe a 4, 2. 4, 3 maybe. Although, if I have a bunch of 6s here, I'll need some 4s to even it out. So I'm going to say no to that. Just for now. Yeah. I definitely need the 4 to equal out the 6s here. Okay, 6, maybe 6, 5, 5 here maybe, 5, 5, 2. Maybe this is 5, 5. That goes there. This has to be something in 6. I don't have a 6, 5 though. Oh, this can go this way, sideways. Okay. Well, it really can't. Unless we have a 5, 2 or something. 6, 1. 4, 3. 5, 5. That might work a bit better. 5, 2. 2, 0. 5, 3. Bigger than 1, bigger than 3. 6, 2 works. Okay, minute 44. Rodolfo's at it again using a 6 as something bigger than 3. For medium. Okay, hard. Rodolfo, what do you got? Oh boy. Alright, bigger than 8. 6 of the same. Okay, what do I have 6 of the same of? Not 6s. I have quite a few 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have one that has to be 2. 3s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's just 5. 1s, doesn't look like it. 5s, no, so it's 2s. Okay. Do I have a 2, 5? I better. Oh, there it is. Okay. Had me go in there for a second. Maybe here. 2, 2. 2, 3. Yep. Less than 2. Well, I think at this point it has to be 0, 0. 5. Are these 6s? 4, 6 or something? 6, 3. Do I have a 2, 6? Yep. Okay, I think I'm on the right track here. 6, 5. Yep. Okay, something in 2. It's either 2, 1 or 2, 4. 2 has to go here with something. This could be the 6, 6, I guess. 0, 0 something, 0, 5. Okay. Not sure what direction that goes in. 2, 4. Okay, this would have to be a 5 or a 6. I don't like how that looks. 5. That doesn't look right either. Maybe it goes up. Something in 2. Okay, so this is less than 6. It has to be. It could be. It's not 0. What do I have a pair of? I still have 2 3s. I still have 2 6s. Okay, this has to be 3s then. Come on. No, not now. There we go. 3 3. This has to be 3 1. This could be 1s too. That would flip around though. Okay. I just don't see a spot for 2 3s over here, but I do I have see a spot for 1s? Not really. I don't feel good about this. That's probably the last thing to fill in. Okay, 6s. It might just go up here. 3 3. 2 1. Do I have a 5 2? No. That's no good then. 2 1. I don't think that's something that goes together here. 0 5. Five 4. See, I don't like that. I think everything else is fine down here. Unless this is 6 6. And this is a 5 and something. It could be 5 4. That looks okay. Alright, and then this could be 0 5. This could be 5. Other way around. This could be 5 6. can't be 6-2 though. It doesn't have to be 6-2. Be 4-2. This could be 3-3. This could be 2-1. 1-1 goes there. That does not be 3-3. This could be the 1-1. 3-3. 3-6. And this is less than 6. 6-15. I will take that. Gladly. Alright, very, very good. Let me know how your games went today, specifically Hang 5 or Pips, or whatever you play. I'm always curious to know. And I'll see you back tomorrow for more amazing games. Have a great rest of your day. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you really liked it, please feel free to subscribe. Tell your friends that we're here having a great time solving puzzles. And yeah, they should join the party. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye for now.